If you remember from algebra, the equation of the line is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. So it says write an equation of the line and slope-intercept. So all we're going to do is replace the m with 1 and replace the y-intercept with -5. Now normally we just write it like this, but it's the same thing. Now, again, we need the slope and we need the y-intercept. Okay, I always write the y-intercept like this. I never write it as just b. Now, the slope, you have to pick two points that go through these little, where the two grid lines meet up. And so here's another one. But as I look at this line, anytime you see a line, if it's going this direction, it's a positive slope. It's this direction, it's a negative slope. So for this, I'm going to do a slope, and it's going to be negative. It goes 1, 2, 3. And I go over 1, 2. So my slope is -3 over 2. Then the y-intercept is where it hits the y-axis, and it hits the y-axis at 0, 1. So all I'm going to do to write the equation of the line is -3 over 2x plus 1. Okay, write an equation of the line and slope-intercept that goes through these 2 points. So I have y equals mx plus b. Well, right now we have a slope of 2, and we have an x and we have a y. So we need to find the b value. So I'm going to replace the y with 5, replace the m with 2, replace the x with 1 to find my b value. So 5 equals 2 plus b. I subtract 2, 3 equals b. So y equals, my m value is 2, my b value is 3. Okay, let's try it again. Ooh, this one I don't have a slope. So the first thing I have to do is I have to find my slope. y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So my slope in this, -1 minus 3 over, since I used -1 first, I have to use 3 first. So my slope on this is going to be -4 over -2, which it comes out to 2. I'm going to pick one of the 2 points. I'm just picking the first one because it's the first one. It doesn't matter. And I'm going to plug it into y equals mx plus b. I replace the y. I replace the slope. I replace the x. And I'm finding the b. So 3 equals 10 plus b. I subtract the 10 from both sides. I get -7 equals b. So y equals, my m value was 2, and -7 is my slope. This one, it's the same thing. I just need to pick 2 points, and I'll just pick these 2 first points. It doesn't matter which points I use to find my slope. So 2 minus -4 over, since I used 2 first, I'm going to use 5 first. So remember, that turns into a plus sign, so I get 6 on top and -3 on the bottom, so I get -2. Look, and remember, my y-intercept is in this form. Well, if you look carefully, that's this one right here. The x value is 0, the y value is 12. So I just plug it in. -2x plus 12. Okay. This next one, a canoe rental service charges $20 transportation fee and $30 an hour. $30 an hour. Okay? So Y is the cost, X is how many hours. Now, Y equals slope and y-intercept are going to be found with this and these two things of information. Now, there is a down payment of $20. Automatically, no matter what, no matter how long you're going to have it, you have to pay $20. So that's my y-intercept. Even if it's a zero amount of hours, you're still going to have to pay $20 because that's just the fee. $30 is how much it costs every hour. So that goes for my slope. It's what changes. The next part says, what is the cost of renting it for 6 hours? So I'm going to replace my hours with 6. So I get 180 plus 20. So that's going to get me $200 for 6 hours. Okay. And then last but certainly not least, is this a solution? Well, this is the X, this is the Y. Does it work? So I'm going to replace my X and Y. My Y value is 5. My X, my X value is 2 plus 1. So 5, negative 6 plus 1, 5 equals negative 5. That doesn't make sense. So no, it is not a solution. Okay.